Hey, Gremlin here with Hunter. Welcome back to FlatWorld. Last time we got the slimes done, right?
I think so.
Yeah, that sounds right. Doing different things and then taking like a week off to figure out what we're up to. I don't know if I got that off the list. I don't think I did. No, it's still, yeah. That's, I might do one little kind of thing to it or so. I might do a couple of things to it the more I think about it, because I'll show you the problem. Nope. I'll show you what is concerning me about this. Where the hell am I? Oh. If, I added some vines to the side. Well, I added a couple of things to it. Added some vines so you can climb up to the top, which is great, except the biggest of the slimes can hop up and hit you, so maybe adding another meter of glass around the thing, meaning however big it is, the total perimeter. I also added a little place to sort of lurk, although it turns out this is happening. If you're down here at all, you get like a row of stacks of slime balls out of it. It's really fast. Yeah, so this is here. Couple of gates that we're in hard mode, right?
I think so.
Yeah, so in theory, a zombie could just break down the door and kill you anyway, but I don't think they can do gates. I don't know what the difference is, but I think that's the case. Did the same thing here so that the little slimes can't just get out and wander off. But we have that, and like by the end of the episode, well, now we have that because if we wander away from this, it stops existing, so that's a thing. Oh, anyway, what I'm thinking toward is maybe taking this box away, throwing hoppers going into a crafter, and then just auto-crafting cubes, because that's 9 to 1, and that way we have lots of cubes of slime, which you can break down back into balls if you want. And it takes up less storage space for lots and lots of stuff, so that's a thought. Otherwise, I think we're about set up, probably, if it works. I bought up a bunch of glass at the couple of villages. We have an actual, I don't know why I'm looking over there, you can't see it. We have an actual library full of librarians. The problem with that has been, well, it exists, we haven't really been opening those guys up all that much, so a lot of them are just, they don't even have solid jobs yet. They just change their mind on whether they have, like, bookshelves you can buy, or they want to buy paper, or everything a villager, certainly a librarian, could have is like one of 3 things in 2 spaces, so 2 and 3 should have glass, although that's not quite guaranteed, and then 2 and 3 will have shelves for sale, which are easier than getting all the paper together to take it. We have the paper, we sometimes have the paper. I guess we're waiting.
Yeah,
How was that? Did you just empty this, or?
Yep.
Oh, okay, because that should have been filled up at least a bit over the last couple minutes.
No, I didn't just empty it.
It's really empty.
Yeah, I emptied it out when I was,
We do have all this, so it's not like we're out of anything. That's weird. Anyway. It's not that weird.
What?
Well, because of our kelp thing, we had the tick rate up at like 40. I always have it at 40. I'm used to it. That's the problem now. I dropped it back down to 3 because apparently having it at 40 broke the kelp thing.
Right.
And so now we're at like standard default, literally vanilla. Well, not literally, because a vanilla is a bean. It's technically a spice, I think. This is working better because I did that, but everything else is weird now, so that's it's not broken at least. So that's cool. We have a bunch of glass. We also have a bunch of this stuff, which would be handy. And we have a bunch of the sheep here. I think we left on red. I don't know, maybe.
I don't know.
Red. So what we could do, because it's been an issue for us, is go into the nether, build another village in the right biome this time, to let us actually get... I can go in there and point out what the problem is. I should look at this anyway to be sure I know what I'm talking about, but let me get to the Nether Village and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so if we start by looking at the effects of the village, which is up there. What we should be getting, not like because this village would do it, but because it would be better for us, is a bunch of gold nuggets. And we're not getting 0. We do have a couple coming in. I can't prove it, evidently. Oh, I did that wrong. There's like 1, there's probably 41. Yeah. And then they go down here into a crafter to become gold bars, which go in here to get thrown in with this piglin here, who looks at him, says, yeah, that's a gold bar, and he gives us one of a couple dozen things, including, at this point, probably the wall crawlers, the gaslings, the little frozen, the freeze-dried, whatever the dehydrated ones. That's not much happening, because honestly, we're not getting that many nuggets. And the reason we're not, what we're getting is everything else. I was going to put an oven in here or something at some point, wasn't it? That's because we get pigs up there. Hoglins. And ender pearls. We have a lot of ender pearls, by the way. Like, more than I would expect. Interesting. Iron, because the golems killing the things get killed. Roses, because the golems have that. Hoglins, which I don't know why that's not closer to the meat, but whatever. Zombie meat, which doesn't do us a lot of good. Nether bricks. All the standard stuff you get from a piglin, basically, is we have a bit. Some we just haven't got enough to... the way the sorting system works, you'll have, like, 41... What's this one about then? Oh, I cooked that, didn't I? Okay. That must be slow. Yeah, soul speed, whatever. So up here, above all this, of course, is the village. The biome this is in, Crimson Forest, so I guess you get a lot of Endermen this way, I don't know. But what you don't get a lot of, relative to anything else, is basic pigmen, the undead piglin things, whatever they're calling them now. I think this is the side I want. I can't prove it. Okay. Yeah, it's up there. I see it. So, since realizing that we're not getting the pigmen we built this village to get, because otherwise there's no other real reason to have a village. We just wanted something that auto-kills pigmen for us. And the only real way to do that without getting more complicated, is to use iron golems, and they're produced by villagers, and so we have a village. I've been doing this ever since they made it possible to make a village in the Nether, because I don't know why it wasn't possible before. I guess I never even proved that it wasn't, but once we switched to beds instead of doors, we had this option. Just never touch a bed once it's in place. It's bedtime out there, huh? Anyway, that produces all sorts of stuff, including pigmen, but again, Crimson Forest, it could be better for us than this somewhere else. And somewhere else, oh, and also Warped Forest, I guess. So there's right next to each other. If we can find space that this altitude, well, it doesn't matter the altitude, except it's where we're going to put it, that is a basic, whatever they call the classic Nether now.
Nether waste.
Yeah. That would produce almost entirely just pigmen, and otherwise work the same as this. And we'd get what we want out of it. By the way, from here, we have to kick up the render distance to... Am I going... I don't have a compass as such. Yeah, that's where I came from. Facing... No, I'm going the wrong way. It should be... What am I doing? Yeah, it's over here somewhere. I can also just go... We have a ghast factory, essentially. It's in the biome for ghasts, and therefore, if you're in proximity, a ghast will appear. And we don't have a way to auto-kill those, because we don't have, like, snow. Let me have... Does that give me anything? Did I do that wrong? No? It's really not right here, is it? Somewhere over there, just take my word for it for a sec, is a place that we get, basic gas, and they get killed because we shoot them, and everything's fine. Okay, I'll go find it. Hang on a sec. I may have been looking in the wrong direction. That's facing the way out, which means that's facing the... I just did that probably wrong. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, we can go, if we want to save up like gas tiers to make more gastlings, to make more happy, whatever they're called, friendly, some damn thing. Blimps is what I call them because they can get it, stuff around, and that's the point. It's actually, what if I do this now? Can I not be wrong about this? Still not just seeing it. I don't know. Maybe it's... You'd think I would at least see the column that you climb to get up there. I'm not really seeing it. I'm sure it exists. There it is. Yeah, apparently it's just really murky in here. Whatever. That is, a way to get what we need for... And I could probably, as far away as it is, apparently, if we can figure out where the biome we want to actually build the village in is, we can, if we connect the output from the new village to the old village, like up at altitude, then we don't have to change a lot about that. We don't have to change anything about the piglin who gets the gold and gives us stuff. If we also connect in the output from this thing, however that we would do that, I'm sure it's possible. Find out where this is for one thing. 10 by 200, basically, negative 200. That would just more or less consolidate all output of whatever we have going on above the ceiling in the nether. Generally. I don't know if there's going to be a ghast up here, maybe. There's one... No, that's me, isn't it? I don't think there's a ghast right now. I'll find out. By the way, about good ghast, we can't get in here. Which isn't true. You probably figured out that I'm leading up to something. But we can't just bring it through a portal that we have and say, here, you live here now. Or exist at all. We might get it... We'd probably get it back out and just make a new one for outside. You put one in the end, right?
Yeah.
We're not getting a ghast right now. I don't know why. Are you in the nether?
Yes.
That's why.
I wanted to have a peek.
Where are you?
I'm way downstairs.
Yeah, you're doing this.
I'm...
Oh, about output. Yeah, we can connect, because this is annoying to have to come here. You have to come here to get the ghast to happen, but still, once you're done, you just don't want to have to deal with it. So
I needed to have a quick look at something.
Okay. Anyway, here's what I'm thinking. If we... I almost wish we'd left a couple of things in place, although I wonder if they do still exist in theory. No, they probably don't, so we took out the whole... We got the villagers where they are by bringing them in from a village through a portal that connected to a pre-existing portal above the ceiling. That's the only way that can work. And we can do the same thing with a ghast, but we'll have to rebuild it because now we don't have that, and if we try to bring in a ghast, it'll be downstairs where we don't actually want it. At least, not immediately. So, what I'm thinking is, the way we did it, I'm trying to think where the hell... I know it was relative to the village we have. Do you know what direction we went? At all?
No.
My hunch would be... Well, let me get over here. I think we need to be... Because I think it's a distance of 800 meters. That sounds... You can check real quick if you want. But in here, divided by 8 is like 100 meters. So if this is... Well, 0 by 0 is over here, right? So if we go past 0 by 0 to at least 100 squared, we should be out of range of that portal, which means we won't just end up right where we are all the time.
Did anything we did involve the portal at the end of the tracks?
That's not what I'm talking about. And that one won't work because there's one beneath it.
Oh.
So if you leave through the portal up here, go into the overworld, and go back in through the portal, you just end up under the ceiling. That's why we did that. If we set this up, it doesn't matter where we bring a ghast in, especially, but I guess if we just set it up, if we used as a marker setting it up near this ghast, we could do that. And then just, at that point, it's more or less some relatively easy math to figure out where it's going to be in the overworld, especially if it's whole numbers like, 200 by 0-ish. So if we just put it like right here, that would work just fine. And it can be a basic portal on this end because we're not taking the ghast back out again. Or if we are, we'll do it later. Lose this for now. I'm gonna go outside and get some portal stuff. Obsidian. And I'm playing Portal lately. I just keep thinking Portal substance. Moon rocks. Anyway, be right back. Okay, I'm just gonna grab all of this. I'm not even sure it's enough. I need 10, 14, pick one, to make the portal we're talking about, but to make the other side, it's gonna be 23 times 4, so I guess that's enough. I have that thing. Could use a... Do we have any just spare... Yeah. Give me one of those so I can lock this guy down, and give me... I don't have a leash on me. I should make sure I have an extra one. Nighttime in a sec. Boat's incidental. We can reconnect it later if we have to. Is it going to be dark? Yeah. 1 sec. Okay, so I think technically I've got essentially everything I need.
Do you have your ghast and a harness?
No, not yet. But, oh, you just want to make a whole new one. I figured we use this one because he's already grown up. And then make another one for out here.
Whatever.
Well, you can't grow one in the nether. You can't have water.
No, but I figured you'd grow one at the site of the new portal.
No, no need. He can fly. And it's going to take half an hour or more, so we'll do that. We'll do that, and also making the actual Enderman village off camera, because we're talking about like 3 hours of downtime, and I don't necessarily mind doing it, but filming it just sounds boring. So bad enough we burned half the episode or more talking about doing anything we haven't done yet, but I have to illustrate why we're talking about this, I guess. It also doesn't matter yet where the village is going to be. We'll find a spot that we can map out as big enough to be an entire nether waste village is fine. But if I go up here with this, eventually, go back to near the track. I wonder if we want to do this a different way. If I get to 0 and go off to the side, we might be happier, because then it'll be on 0 at something. I might do that instead. It should still be, or we could just do it at like 100 squared. That would be really the obvious thing, because then we'd say just 800 squared outside. Okay, negative, whatever you say. So there's negative 100. Negative 100, it'll be over here also.
Should I hop on the ghast and start flying?
Yeah, if you want. That would put you in position to cover me, because for all I know, I'm going to leap out into a field of badness. I don't know what's going to happen. That actually is something I should consider before I just leap through this thing. So here's negative 100 squared, which is not what I want. Okay, don't do that. What am I trying to, give me this. I'm just losing it. If we set this exactly, the starting point's going to be here, 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did I do that wrong? No, it looks right. 10. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, that should be fine. Now I don't need that. Don't need this. Do need that. Do want this in case I land somewhere I have to take off instantly. Get that lit up, get munitions ready or whatever, hop through and see what we get. And it should be at negative 800 squared if you want to watch for that. By the way, it is real close. Yeah, it's off by like 4 meters. It's not a big deal. That is, in fact, some stuff. So, if I go back through here, what happens exactly? I should know that before we do anything with this. The little tracker says you're on the map but not near me. Yeah, we're up here. And it's still the same, right? Yeah, that's perfect. Let me know when you get to about there, and I'll hop back through to meet you.
Alright.
Once you're in the area. And there is one thing I could wonder. If I hop through this and don't get beat up too hard, I wonder if I break this thing and rebuild it and relight it and go back. Am I still where I want to be? I should be. I can't imagine I'm not, but let's find it. Yeah, we're good. And that means I can do what I want to do. You know what I really could do? I know how to avoid the slimes, thinking about it. If I just, it doesn't really matter if I burn this out doing this. I don't think I will, though. I might. Did I? No. I can wait up here. So where you're, I don't have to ask because you're on the map somewhere. There you are. So, you'll be here when you get here. Which I can't wait. No, that's a smudge on my screen. I should clean it. Alright, hang on a sec. Thinking about it, the tracker works both ways. If you fly toward it, you'll find me.
Yeah.
So, yeah, do that.
I'm like negative 550 by negative 200 something, so it's gonna be a minute.
Yep, it is. Okay.
Yep.
Alright, you got promoted to a square. That's not a smudge, or it's you. It's like a insect crawling on my screen. I don't know why. I thought you looked pretty far away for where you should. You're like 100 meters out.
Yeah, and now you're a slightly larger sort of orb.
Ooh. And the orb is pink.
Yeah.
That's interesting. There you are.
I see a portal.
I see you, so that's a... Yeah, amazingly, these things aren't bothering me. I'm not in a slime chunk, and apparently nowhere near one. They're not coming over to get me, so that's kind of cool. About that, let me rethink what I'm doing. That was similar to smart. That's what I want. Put that down there where I can get to it if I need it, but otherwise I'll just have these. So, I might just be okay either way, although you've got him, so that helps. You didn't bring a fence post, did you?
No.
Can I reach that from here? Oh, which side is this? Not that it matters that much, but... Yeah, it's just off a bit. That's weird. Nope. If I set this down, you can leash him. If you have the leash.
I'm going to need you to do that, because if I get off...
I understand, just don't panic about it. Yeah. Alright. Hang on, I'm very smart. What the entire hell? You know how hard... Why are you like this, though? Oh, it's attached. Don't start with me, ghast. Okay, I think it's attached. I'll know more later. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. With that accomplished, I'm probably going the stupid way with this, but we'll try it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep that in mind. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. That's important because 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We want this to be as... Well, it probably doesn't have to be huge, but it will be. There's a maximum size before it just doesn't work, so I don't want to get that wrong. So, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You know what? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
Okay, way less talking, way more building.
Did you bring a bed?
No.
2, 3. Why the hell? Anything I don't want to have happen is what's happening. I can't imagine why it's so weird. One sec. Okay. That probably doesn't have to be here. Let's try not to die. I mean, it doesn't really matter either way. The point is that, if I die, this is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. The reason it's 22 I'll explain as I do the obvious. I missed. Actually, I can take most of this down for a sec. because it's just in the way now. But I can use half of it to exist within the scope of... oh, I can't. I forgot we would probably want to dig this out. I'll just reposition some of this. Because that would be a weird, bad thing. Okay. Well, there's that too. Doesn't hurt anything to be down there. It's just a waste of obsidian, so why do it? There's those. Now I can actually just take these out so I can... I don't have any scaffold in this map ever, so... If I get up here... Excuse lots. Don't bump me. Don't boat me. What the hell is wrong with you? Stay. It doesn't matter what the number is, it should just match up. And then, I guess... If I just get down here, we'll check my math. I may have been wrong, but probably not. Yeah, I should have buried the... I'd have to redo most of this. Eh? Okay. Let me go through and make sure I'm not hilariously wrong. I hope not. Okay, cool. And that is, in fact, the right place. So, I don't know what happens if I go... Well, yeah, if I'm going to. Is it going to make another small one? I kind of don't need it to, but I guess it could. Now we're good. It's that whole big thing. Alright, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to hop on him because I've done this before, and it sucks.
Okay.
You release me. And I'll show you why it sucks, because it's going to become really obvious really quickly. And the reason it... I don't want that slime helping to kill my guy. The reason it sucks is I'm going to go through this big-ass portal. Nothing can go wrong until I go through it, and if I'm not going straight ahead at full speed, I will clip the edges and suffocate this guy. Like that. But, we're done, it worked.
Okay.
So now if you come through, you'll see where I am.
Oh, but I'm working on it right now.
Are you getting attacked?
Oh, yeah.
I'm busy, so I can't help you.
I'm getting your,
My...
post.
Oh, yeah, I was
and your
mention
boat,
that.
and your leash.
I lost the boat?
Yep.
That's interesting. Yeah, I don't have a leash anymore. Okay.
Okay.
Come on through. If we want to, we can take this... There's that. We can just take this over to where... we can leave that portal there. I kind of like that we have that now. But we can go stash this guy where we can find him without looking around the ceiling forever. And that'll be handy for later. I guess if we just... I'm trying to think what could happen to this guy if we're not careful, but I don't think it's going to be a huge problem.
Just tell me.
Furthermore, at this point, the hard part would be it's behind us. We can make another ghast and bring it in if we have to.
Let me know where to put the.
Let's dock this guy. In as much as I could build a real dock sometime. We can get to that. Let's just put the fence post right next to that box. And then
Working on it.
you can put the boat in the box. We'll figure that out later. Go ahead and leash this guy so he's not going to leave, because I don't know where the hell he's going to go if he does.
Okay, and do we want to reattach the boat?
No, we can get to that later. It's not an emergency.
Okay, I'll put the boat and leashes in the box.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We'll just have that here. Cool. Alright, so that's all we want out of him for now. So we can go home, because that's right there. Might get a couple of slimes on the ceiling at some point, but who cares? I think that's everything we can do in any reasonable amount of time. Followed later by building a whole village. Well, finding a place to put it. I'm pretty sure, if I hadn't left, right beyond the portal was going to be a big crimson, so whatever it takes. Build it out of glass and stone bricks and beds. We have all of that handy. We will need to build up. We're doing the same thing. We'll have to make a few of these things. And also, do we have that here? It seems like it. Yeah. We do have a blaze farm, though, now, so that's easy enough. It's just cobblestone and plutonium, basically. So, uranium, whatever it is. Blaze rods. We'll get it done at some point before next time. I think, unless I come up with something else to do that's an emergency. Oh! What time is it? Now we're out. I'll do it later. We're still waiting to find a record from killing a zombie kid that we haven't done yet.
Yeah, I didn't hear
it'll be
any
at some time.
chickens when I went over and punched a couple of creepers to...
It'll happen someday. We'll get to. We got the machine, the record player, phonograph, whatever that thing is, jukebox. When we can do it, we can do it. Till then, we can wait. All right, so we'll get out of here for now. You can like and subscribe, and you know how to get a blimp into the nether above the ceiling now. So
Could you rebuild the initial portal a little bit bigger so you don't...
yeah, I could, but it would be an extra 23 times 4 minus it. I don't want to.
I'm sure they don't have to be that big.
No, but it's what I would do. So
Oh.
all right, see you next time. Bye.